All right, so what we're doing now is we're doing our daily bean stir. Every single day we take the beans out of the fermenter boxes and mix it up so that we can get a uniform ferment. The beans on the top tend to heat a little bit faster than the beans on the bottom, and if we were to just leave them, we'd have fully fermented beans on top and under fermented beans on the bottom. A lot of people know that this is the correct way, or a lot of other cacao producers and manufacturers know that the best way to get a really even ferment is to take them all out of the box, but as you can see, we've got a crew of 5 here, including myself, and that's what it takes to pull them out of the box, and that's very labor intensive, and that's one of the reasons a lot of other cacao companies don't do what we do. So our supervisor Jorge just took the temperature, and he's going to write down every single day the temperatures, and he's going to measure on 3 different levels: top, middle, and bottom. And on every level he's going to take 3 temperatures, in one corner, in the middle, and then another corner, and that way we can have a really good idea about how the fermentation is coming along, where are the hot spots, and if we need to make any adjustments we're able to, because we have a lot of really good information here. So he's already measured the top part of the beans in this box. Now this guy here is actually his brother, Miguel, is going to start scooping out the beans, and I'll kind of give you a narration of what's happening as he does that. So he's going to loosen up the beans with this oar-shaped stick to make it a little bit easier to scoop, and he'll start scooping. And if you were to touch these beans, quantum media. So these beans right now are about 115 degrees Fahrenheit. They're really, really hot. They have a super strong vinegar smell. Melko, ¿podrías poner tu cabeza por allá para mostrar el olor? ¿Cómo te afecta? Para que vean lo fuerte que es el olor. But yeah, if you were to put your head down in this box, it would sting your nostrils and make you cough, because the vinegar smell is just super, super strong, and the heat plus the vinegar smell makes your eyes water and makes you cough. And if you keep an eye on these guys who are doing the scooping and who are doing a lot of work here over the box, you'll see that it does take its toll. Okay, so what we're going to do right here, we've just taken the top third of the box out. We're going to do another measurement of the temperature here to see what the temperature is in the middle of the box. But we don't want to lose the heat here. We don't want these beans to get cold. So we're going to cover these with burlap sacks to make sure that the air doesn't get on them and they don't cool down. We want to keep them hot. Because if they cool down too much, they'll start to get fungus and sort of weird white spots on them. So we'll cover them up to keep the heat while we're doing a second measurement here. And you can see Jorge is in here measuring. First in the corner, then in the middle. And as he does each measurement, he's going to make a note. And then eventually, every single cacao bean that we export, we keep all of the paperwork on these beans. So when we send it out, we can pretty much ensure that there's never an issue because we have all the paperwork and we can prove to you that we've been having a lot of control over the process. So he's doing the third measurement now. ¿Cuánto era? Okay. So as we suspect, a lot of times the middle layer that has less exposure to the air, the oxygen gets the heat up, helps the heat get up. It's a little bit cooler. The top level was about 115 degrees Fahrenheit. The middle level is closer to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But as we take them out over various days and mix them all together, the heat in the whole box eventually works its way up to around 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And it doesn't matter where in the box you take a measurement, it's going to be uniform throughout the box. Interestingly, a lot of other cacao producers will just do what Jorge's doing to mix it. Instead of actually taking out of the box, they'll just give it a stir inside the box. And obviously that's much less labor intensive, but you also get a much less thorough stirring of the beans.